Right now, you are literally thinking, you're planning on moving back to the States. And what made you have, I mean, I know you thought about it for a long time, but what was the thing that made you finally decide to take the move? Because honestly, you've been living in Taiwan for 21 years.
My entire adult life.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what made that decision happen at the end of the day?
I think, one, I'd kind of been ignoring still the fact that there aren't parts for people like me, like larger parts. Just thinking that it would happen, I'd been naive. And then suddenly I realized, and like, I don't want to go into too much detail, but like people that I was working with on a regular basis in class, they didn't choose me, like to work with them when it came down to it. And I mean like pretty much across the board. And I thought, okay, if the people who see me work like regularly don't see value in working with me and don't want to include me, then those are the people who should be most likely to. And if they don't want to, if they can't, then that means like society at large here, there's not, or the bigger like entertainment industry here, the larger industry there's not really much hope for me in that sense. And it was extremely painful. I mean, I don't know how to be an adult anywhere else. I had thought of this place as my home. I never expected to stay, and then I never expected to leave. But yeah, I think sometimes, I mean, it is painful. It was a really painful moment, and it was born out of like a lot of sadness and rejection and frustration. But I thought, I don't have to accept that. Like I can, and I shouldn't be doing things for other people. So if they don't want to work with me, finally, I mean, it took like at least a year and a half. Fine, okay, so that's your choice.
You didn't wallow in it.
I did for quite a while.
For a
I
while,
would say like it literally caused heart problems. I had to take heart medication for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what specifically was the thing that bothered you the most? Just the rejection of you?
I think, because I thought we were all the same, that we were all doing the same thing and all working towards the same thing, and we were all like one group together. And then I realized that we weren't, or I wasn't to them, like one of them. And I had thought that we were all the same.
Is it because that you're not Taiwanese, that you're Caucasian, you think?
I think that's
in terms of that?
Mostly that, but also more than that. Yeah, I think part of it, I'm probably, my whole life will struggle somewhat with like fitting in. I just don't really fit in that well. But yeah, I was really surprised because I thought like we're all artists. I thought that this was maybe an exception.
Right, as a group of artists.
Yeah.